Hello, my name's Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. Are you constantly being hassled by Teams notifications? The more we use Teams, the more activity there is, the more notifications we get. But all the feed activity, the banners and the pinging sounds can get a little overwhelming at times. So in this video, I'm going to share some tips on how to manage the noise that Teams makes. We'll look at how you can mute your chats, silence those disruptive channels, and prevent activity overload. First of all, let's talk about what types of notification we have in Teams. There are two, the banner and the feed. The most irritating is the banner, so let's start there. The banner pops up on the right hand side of your desktop to notify you that something has happened in Teams. Banners can be from Teams, which are the purple ones, or they can use the Windows or Mac notification system. Both banner types have their own distinctly annoying sound. The activity feed is the app in the top left corner of Teams. Every time something happens in Teams, it will update the red counter and show you how much activity you've missed. This is much less intrusive, but can be distracting to see your feed with tons of activity. Most of the time, that activity isn't really anything you need to know about anyway. Using the notification settings and other tricks in Teams, you can control all the sounds, banners, and activity and make it work for you. Let's turn that sound off to start with. Go to the Activity Feed app, and that's usually in the top left corner of Teams. Choose the settings wheel, and that will take you to the notification page. Toggle the play sound for incoming calls and notifications to off. Now, when the banner slides in, it won't make a sound, and you will instantly begin to feel calmer. So now that's turned off, we can concentrate on the other notification settings in Teams. You'll notice on this page, I can also apply settings to all the channels in Teams from this Teams and Channels section. First, I want to make sure that it's set to customize. That way I can control which notifications I see. This option on the left, all activity, means that I see everything that happens in Teams. All messages, reactions, and replies. And that really would be activity overload, so I don't want that. This one labelled mentions and replies is better because you're only notified with the banner and in the feed for personal mentions and replies to messages that you created, so they'll usually be relevant. This is good if I want to go a step further. If I choose Customize, however, I can then select what I want to see for each different type of activity in Teams. Banner and feed is the default. I want to be notified with the banner for app mentions, team mentions and replies, so I'll leave those as they are. Likes and reactions I'm going to set to feed only. Although they're nice to see, there are lots of them because people react a lot with thumbs and hearts and smiles because it's so easy, which is great, but I don't want to see a banner popping out every time someone reacts, so I'm going to set this to feed only. I'll make sure that all new posts is set to off. You don't need to be notified every single time something is posted to your team. So that's how we set channel notifications for all of Teams. But it could be that there's a channel where you want to be notified either more or less often. Perhaps your team conversations about a certain topic are really important to you. And for that reason, we can set notifications on individual channels. To do that, just choose the channel, and I'll choose the general channel here in the marketing team. And then I go to the ellipsis and I choose channel notifications. Notice that this channel is set to customize, and that's because I just set all my channels to customize. If I click on customize here, I can make a change to the settings. However, because I really care about what everyone says on this particular channel, and I need to respond to it quickly, I'm going to set this channel to all activity and be notified whenever something happens. And alternatively, if I switch to the campaign channel and go to channel notifications, now I don't work on this particular campaign and the conversations that go on inside of this channel aren't really important to me. So I don't really want to see many notifications. So I'm going to set this one to off. As well as channel messages, I can also control the notifications I see when I'm involved in chats. All my chats are listed in the chat app here. And every time there's activity there, I'll see a banner or a feed notification. To change the chat settings, I can go to the activity app and choose the settings wheel again. And when I do that, I can go to the chat section and then choose edit. Now I've got 3 things that I can change: app mentions, messages, and likes and reactions. I want to turn off all my banner notifications for chat. So I'm going to set app mentions to only show in feed, messages to off, and likes and reactions to only show in feed. Now I won't get any banner messages for chat at all. You can also mute individual chats. This is good if you have a busy chat and you want to stop it from notifying you every time there's an update. Notice that this chat with Polly is in bold because there's an update, and if I right click it, I can choose mute. Notice that the icon for that chat turns into a grey bell icon with a line through it, and the little red indicator decreases because that chat is on mute. And if I unmute it, the red indicator goes up 1 again. So mute is great when you just want a single chat to go quiet for a while. My last tip is about meeting settings. Seeing a banner when a meeting starts is actually really useful. This can be the notification that saves you from missing a meeting. So when someone starts a meeting, it pops up and you can use it to join. Meeting banners should be on by default. And if you want to check how yours is set, go to the meeting notification settings by choosing the activity app and choose the settings wheel. Then go to the meetings section and choose edit. Here I can see that my meeting started notification is set to banner, and that's perfect, so I don't want to change it. Okay, so there are my tips on how to set your notifications in Teams to avoid activity overload. Let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.